Alright, hey, this is Hans the Ramen Rater coming at you with another episode of Instant Noodle Recipe Time, the show where I show you what to do with your instant noodles. I've sampled over 3,000 varieties, so I know a thing or two, and I want to pass that info along to you. So today, we've got another one from Taiwan, again by Mom's Dry Noodle. This is their scallion and shrimp variety. And I've had it before, so I'm going to do a little bit of magic with it. And I've been threatening from time to time of showing you my new computer setup. And I thought while the water gets ready to boil or on its way, perhaps I ought to do just that. So come on over to the workstation, I'll show you what's going on. Alright, so we start out with the place where the top-down pictures and all the pictures of the packaging are done up. This is called a copy stand. As you can see, there's a light on left and right, and a mount for the camera. And this is my DSLR. I've had it for a couple of years, and it works great. It's got the stock 18-55mm lens. It's a Nikon D5500. Works pretty well. This is a new mic. And I've been using it for doing the chocolate break and unboxing videos, and it's working out really well. This is the battery backup in case the power goes out, and I actually have a Facebook channel or Facebook page rather, or group called Kenmore Power Outages, because the power tends to go out here a lot, less lately, but. And then here's the beast. All that time waiting to get this new thing. It's an HP Omen. It's a gaming computer, but gaming computers just seem to have all the best stuff for video editing that I've found. Oh, it's kind of cool. Check this out. I mean, I've never had a new computer, so this is kind of neat. See these? You pop this down, and you pull this out. And these are caddies. So what you can do is you can put a hard drive in there. Boom, you're good to go. So far, not a big need, but there's Alexa. Say hi, Alexa. No, she doesn't want to say hi. Yeah. Just got a new keyboard. This is a Unicomp Model Ultra Model M Classic. It's just like the old IBM keyboards, ultra clicky. I'll show you. Really stoked on it. Came last night. So, and this is my mouse. I've had this forever. It's a SteelSeries Sensei Raw. You're gonna be like, wow, why do you do all this gaming? It's like I play Candy Crush and Pokemon Shuffle. Seriously, but. I've got the buttons all set up for Photoshop and volume control, so that works really well. And finally, my ancient printer, the last in a line of printers that I really think were awesome. It's an HP Envy, and it's almost like the form factor of a VCR, and actually has a paper tray that goes inside. So when you want to print, this thing pops out, you print your stuff, and then closes up, so it doesn't get full of dust. The pinch rollers are great on it, and I'm really happy about it. So. Yeah, there's the rig. That's where I do what I do when I do it. So yeah. And we're back. The water's boiling. Let's crack this open. We'll look at the obverse side, which is more pleasing. Alright, so it's a 4-pack, a 5-pack. It's a 4-pack. Here's what it'll look like. What do we got here? We're looking at, it's like 5 to 6 minutes again. Okay. So let's set the timer for 5.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there we go. Whew. Crazy. The weather has gotten like hot again, and the whole place is like ultra humid and really warm, but I'll cool it down once the video's over, but geez. Geez. Alright. So here we go. We're going to start with, come on, get over there. Here's the noodle block. And I actually, in Taiwan, I tried folding these things. Look at that. These get dried in the sun, and they're really a neat thing. So, in the water you go, 5.5 minutes counting down. It comes with a fun blank piece of paper for doodling. I'm serious, you could doodle all over that. There's I'm gonna get soy, a powder, and an oil. So what is going on in my neck of the world? Well, wow. Gotta make sure this doesn't boil over. That's the first thing. Second, finally got to have a weekend with my son after the whole back and forth of sickness. I'm glad that's almost done. Although my little girl, she's really got a nasty, snotty, runny nose right now, so hopefully that doesn't last for long. But yeah, week 2 of preschool for him, for Miles. And I want to say like week 3 of school for Andy, and Miriam's asleep. So working out pretty good. So I get to hang out and drink my my drink. Excuse me. So yeah, I used to be like an ultra computer nerd. I used to all I wanted to do was work on computer hardware and learn everything I possibly could about computers. And what kind of happened is my vision just got worse and worse, and it's just not really in the cards for me anymore. You know, I mean, not only that, working on computers at all is a pain in the butt, because where was it? The last gig that I had involved working on computers, and it was like I had to have all these accommodations, and it was a pain in the ass. And actually the guy that I worked for was a total douche, so I don't know what his deal was, but it's too bad too, because I liked him. But no, not cool. Not cool, dude. Not cool. Sorry. But yeah, and come on, get back to a boil, just don't roll over. And yeah, so I've been just doing the Ramen Rater thing, and with my 2 kids, it's a lot of work, really. This morning, I'm doing this right now because I actually overslept. I really don't like to sleep. But at least it's given me something so I can be productive today and at least do a video. After this, I'm probably going to edit some video and then go pick up Miles. And then as far as like website productivity goes, very slim day. So hopefully I'll get to bed, get 4 hours of sleep, pound of Dunkin' Donuts vanilla high octane ultra caffeinated beverage, and just like go crazy through a whole bunch of video editing and getting reviews ready to go, and get a whole crap load done tomorrow. Because these 2.5 hours between the time that I drop him off, or the time I drop him off and feed Miri lunch and then have to go pick him up, that's like freaking gold to me. Because usually I don't get much. You know, if you've got kids and you're like a stay-at-home dad or stay-at-home mom, you know. But when I go get to pick him up, it's, oh man, it's so great. It's just like, there he is, and he gives me a big smile, and it's like, oh, there's my boy. What's gonna be crazy is when both of them are going to school. God, that will be pretty epic. Indeed. But a little bit of time before that happens, I think. Yeah, 48 seconds might be just the amount of time it needs. They seem a little on the I don't want to stir side still, and I want them to be absolutely perfect. Right behind the camera is the Egg of Wonder. It's a fried egg. It's wonderful. Should be. Long, slow cooked egg. And I used this thing. It used to have a picture of a little guy on it that looked like a frowning egg, but yeah, I used that. Little silicone egg ring. Ooh. 3, 2, 1. Alright, there we go. Give it a second to extra. Turn that off. Got the strainer to restrain myself. Here we go. And hopefully this plate that I grabbed for today is big enough. It should be. Get back in there. Okay. Do you guys like Tenacious D? You even know who Tenacious D is? I went and saw them with one of my homies a few years ago. What up? What up, Todd? And yeah, it's like lately I've been like, oh yeah, Tenacious D, that's right, yeah, rad. But it's like, can't really play kielbasa sausage with my small children in here. Can't really like blast it. I mean, I can. They don't know what's going on, but I don't want them to start singing the lyrics because they're right there. Oh, I'm making a mess. And Miles really likes Frank Zappa. He was like throwing a fit last night. I'm like, what's up, buddy? What's up? Do you want something to drink? Do you want something like this? Do you want that? Do you want 50-50? He's all 50-50. Yes? Yes. I'm like, okay. That's a song off of Overnight Sensation by Frank Zappa and the Mothers of Invention, and he absolutely loves it. It's like, okay. It's a seasoning. Okay. I thought for a second, okay, I'm like, okay, usually you don't have a lot of powder sachets in these things, so wanted to make sure it wasn't like, you know, desiccant, because desiccant isn't very tasty. Although, from what I've heard, is if you eat those little silica gel packets, you just poop it out. It's not like, you know, but it is not food. That's the thing. And if you have a bunch of sharp silica gel in your gut, it might go through things and cause a little bit of tearage, which you might not like. But as far as being poisonous, from what I have gathered, it isn't. So there's your little tip of the day. Don't eat it, because they say not to. But if you did, you probably won't die. And I'm gonna have a bite of this because I'm like freaking starving. So this is scallion oil and shrimp, or shallot oil. I want to say it's scallion oil. It's so delicate and light and wonderful and oily. Yeah, it's not like a salt fest. Yep, loving it. I want to say that was on really high up there on the first or second top 10 Taiwan lists that I did. many moons ago. I want to say the first top 10 Taiwan list I did was in 2013. Which might not seem like a long time ago to you, but to me, that seems like a long time ago. Because I really didn't start getting any notice from Taiwan until 2013, and then it was just like insanity. Now let's add you, my little eggy friend. It's great. Somebody commented, a regular commenter, and they were just like, on one of the eggs that I did, they're like, that egg. I'm like, sweet. I do my best. I've had eggs come out horribly. I should just do a video about eggs, because eggs are, like I've said before, they either come out really good for me, or they come out just like, what the frick is that? That's not even an egg, really, is it? So I threw on some mung bean sprouts, and I'm throwing on 31 to 40 count per pound shrimp. These are the Costco ones. The Costco ones are actually really decent. They do that like funky frozen or something, and what ends up is that they stay separated, which I really like. Just like have this thin layer of ice that just kind of goes away because it's water. Did you know that? Ice comes from the water tree, where trees make water. It's like wind. Did you know that when trees are sick of sitting still, they wiggle around, and that is where the wind comes from? You heard it from me. And climate change is very real. I'm not a scientist, but I trust scientists, and scientists know things and stuff. So, and that's a little bit of my wondrous crispy onions that I get at the store. So yeah, I think we're good. If you disagree with my views on climate change, then that's okay. That's up to you, but enjoy the nuclear winter. And so yeah. There you go. There's some 70s cheese for you if you like that. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video and my little tour of my workspace for you. Been meaning to do it, and I don't know. I feel like I should add a couple little things here and there. I might do I could do like a noodle aisle thing every once in a while, but then that seems like that should go in a different kind of video archive or video category. I don't know. I just don't know. Anyways, well, this has been Hans the Ramen Rater, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles every day. And hey, if you like this video, perhaps you'll like this video as well. You can watch it. You can do whatever you like while you're watching it. Yeah. But yeah, here's some other stuff to check out. Please subscribe. That makes me really happy. So, all right, this has been Hans the Ramen Rater, wishing you enjoyment of your noodles every day. Have a good one, and bye.